If you were to wake up in 5 to 6 months from now, like in the new year, and instead of starting the new year with a new diet or a cleanse or elimination, and instead find your rhythm now, what would you have to have in place? What would you be doing today, tomorrow, for the next several months to get there? Sustainable weight loss, or just to feel really good, strong, grounded, and vital in the body that you have? Maybe you feel like now what used to work for your body in your 20s or 30s just doesn't work anymore. Cleanse or detox might not give you the same results of weight loss, and it might be more than just a few pounds that are making you feel stuck. You might try eating less, moving more, but still struggling with cravings, maybe afternoon eating, maybe late night binging, maybe drinking when you don't really want to be drinking, and you just wake up the next day and regret what happened. You're not broken. You're not alone. And yes, your biology has changed a bit. Maybe your habits too, and your hormones have changed. But also, many of us have not learned how to support our body with the best fuel and practices and have been able to stick with it long enough to see and experience what that consistent, not perfect, but consistent changes add up to in our body. I see this all the time. I hear it a lot when people say, oh, I tried that for 2 weeks. I tried that for a month. My name is Mary Sheila Ganella. I'm board certified holistic nutritionist and Ayurvedic educator, and I've been doing this for about 20 years now, believe it or not. And in this video series, I want to break down for you the 8 most important pillars of what actually works for sustainable weight, for weight loss, and dare I say vitality in midlife without extremes, without deprivation or gimmicks. We're going to look at hormones and rhythms and cravings and sleep and simple steps that you can start today. So I'm going to talk about each pillar in each video. And if you're kind of catching this live, you'll be able to see them. Be sure to subscribe and like this video so you'll keep seeing them pop up when I make the next one. And if you're on my list, I'll be sharing these each week. And I hope this is of value to you because some of the things that I'm going to share in this series are really what needs to be kind of foundational for the body to thrive and to be vital and to be able to lose weight and to feel your best. And the first pillar that I'm going to share today is honoring your circadian rhythms. Let me explain what this means. Your body is governed by internal clocks, and those are your circadian rhythms. And they influence your metabolism, your digestion, your hormone release, and your fat burning. Your circadian rhythm is the rhythm of your hormones. Every hormone, from estrogen and progesterone and testosterone and cortisol and insulin and thyroid hormone and melatonin and so many more hormones, right? There's a lot. They all work together and they all have rhythms, different rhythms. And the more in sync our choices are with their rhythms, the more at ease the body is, the less stressed it is, the more easily we can achieve our health goals, be them weight loss, be them more energy, more vitality, better sleep, just overall balance of all the things, better digestion, all of it, because that's all hormone driven. Eating, sleeping, and moving in sync with these rhythms optimizes energy and fat use. This is the big 30,000-foot view of the hormonal system. And it's all the choices we make throughout the day that help to either harmonize our hormones and support the body into fat burning versus our hormones trying to keep up with our choices and course correct and damage control our everyday choices. So in this video and in the series, a lot of the pillars and the tips that I share reflect circadian habits that will support your overall health and your ability to lose weight. This to me is ground zero. This is what I teach in the Vitality Club. This is what I teach when I work one-on-one with clients, is just really helping people to support their daily habits to be in sync with their biology. Here's another analogy. Think about when you start your car. Start your car. If the timing was off, maybe it wouldn't start or you would hear it. And you would probably take it to a mechanic or look under the hood yourself pretty quickly because you're not going to want to get stuck broken down on the freeway or on your way to pick up your kid or, on your way to work or on a trip or whatever, right? Like, no, nobody wants that. We cannot always hear what's under our own hood, but we can consider these tips as your multi-point inspection. So big picture, honoring our circadian rhythms. I'm going to give you a couple tips here. Okay. One of them is eating with the sun, larger meals earlier. Okay? Lighter meals later. Like, let's just admit to the fact that we are animals. We are not raccoons. We are not night owls. We are human beings that should be sleeping at night and awake during the day. And that means we can eat during the day to fuel whatever happens in our day, right? Let the food digest all day long so that we have the building blocks for what happens at night and all of that. So cortisol and thyroid hormones, super important for our energy production, are the most active in the morning. So feed them to support them, and they can help us with any later on stresses in the day. So that would be eating a good breakfast. And a simple way to put this is dinner for breakfast. Okay? Again, I know how people feel about breakfast, but just that's my advice today. That's my recommendation. The next piece is stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. That's going to improve our insulin sensitivity and our sleep. Because think about when you go to sleep with a big full belly, it's harder for us to sleep. And the later we eat, sometimes it's easier to overeat. Now, of course, if you need a snack, there's all kinds of reasons you can, argue this. But in general, those are a couple really important pieces of the puzzle. You can think of it this way. Honoring your rhythms is not restriction, it's cooperation with your biology. Okay? So that's the first pillar. And the next pillar coming up, I'm going to be talking about insulin resistance as a part of hormone balance. So that's diabetes, prediabetes. So I'll see you in the next video when it's out, or maybe it's already out if you're watching this later on. Please subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbs up to like this video if you liked it, and leave me a comment about what you think about this and what you're doing to honor your circadian rhythm. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.